So you're a business owner and you're already using QuickBooks. Or maybe you used it years ago and you hated it. You just couldn't figure it out, or the Intuit support that was provided with QuickBooks just didn't answer your questions and it just made life harder. Well, the truth is QuickBooks, it is targeted as a DIY or consumer accounting software, but that doesn't mean it's easy to use. It's hard even for us practitioners. So one thing about it is that QuickBooks, especially QuickBooks Online, the software changes throughout the year, and those prices for the software, they go up year to year, right? So if you're going to pay for it and you're going to use this software, at least maximize it, right? If you're going to pay for it, make sure you're really getting your money's worth. So here's a few things you can do within your QuickBooks Online to make sure you're getting the most for your money. So one step is to look at automation and specifically bank rules. This is going to be an area within your bank feed center or your bank center where you can start setting up automation. You're basically training QuickBooks Online that this is how I run my business. These are common transactions you're going to see coming in and going out, and please do the work for me. I'm paying you, so please do this work for me. So that's exactly what automating, especially in the bank center, and using those bank rules is all about. Another area that you can really get your money's worth within QuickBooks Online is leveraging these recurring transactions. So you can do quite a bit with recurring, meaning it's routine. The numbers might change a little bit, but it's pretty routine. You're going to see them frequently as you run your business. So some common recurring templates that you can use would be invoicing or AR, accounts receivable, as well as expense payments, maybe payroll, maybe even some routine journal entries like an amortization or depreciation entry. So definitely recurring templates, they're already in there. You just have to set them up and learn how to use them. Another area you can spend some time in is customizing reports as well as customizing dashboards. So this is where you could either have a professional go in and do this for you and set it up, or you can work on memorizing and customizing common reports. So any type of business financial questions that you have come up, get a report that answers those questions and save it. Customize it just for you. And I preach this a lot. I am a very proactive accountant myself, so I really encourage taxpayers on January 1, and sometimes even earlier if we're thinking about multiple years. But January 1 is when tax season starts, and it starts the current year. You want to plan for your taxes throughout the year so that you don't have surprises when tax season comes. Because when you think about your tax return, it's reporting what happened last year. A lot of times you can't change what happened during the year. So you've got to be proactive. Manage your taxes during the year. Understand if you need to make estimated tax payments and really work on your data collection. And that's where QuickBooks can help. So you can use mileage tracking, you can use receipt or image, maybe even document capturing and storing in your QuickBooks. And of course, maintaining that historical transaction data throughout the year. So you got to stay on top of your QuickBooks. Make sure that your books are up to date in real time. Don't let them get behind over multiple weeks or months. And then a last step you can really work to make sure you're really getting your money's worth in QuickBooks is sometimes to integrate with other apps. Now, a common one is going to be payroll, or maybe other types of forecasting apps, or maybe industry-specific type reports. But the key here is to go in the App Center within QuickBooks Online and make sure that you integrate and connect them. You don't want to do multiple journal entries. You don't want to maintain two sets of data. Make them talk to each other. Make them work. So that's where you can integrate these apps and make sure that they are connected. But QuickBooks Online, I know it can be a bear. I know it changes, and I know those prices go up all the time. So make sure that you've got a good system. Make sure it's set up. if you need implementation, if you need optimization, or you want any type of training, that's exactly what we do. We work with a lot of QuickBooks clients to help them make sure that they're really using QuickBooks, it's working for them, and it's not overwhelming them. So QuickBooks, the technology, you pay enough for that software, so make sure that you're getting your money's worth and you're really using that software. But if you've got questions about QuickBooks, we've used it for many, many years and seen it change over decades. So let us know if you have any questions. We'd love to help you out with your QuickBooks.